Hey, what's going on, Knuckles? It's your boy Knuckles, aka Lazy Vegas, back at you with another video of Nani episode. It's just anime you're currently watching. And this is actually my first episode back from my trip from SumiCon from Vegas. I unfortunately didn't upload any anime videos last week because I was just, that week I was just packing. And it's like, anytime when I start early, I'm always like, oh, man, may I forgot this, may I forgot that. Like, yeah, like I would definitely say like packing probably wasn't my best strong suit that last week. So yeah, but here we are, man. Back from SumiCon. I will talk about. I'll probably maybe I'll do a video, a separate video to that. Like I said, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. No, we're not stream on Wednesday. I'll give like my little quick recap on SumiCon. Maybe I should make my own like video. I will have to think about that. But nonetheless, though, here we are. We're going to be talking about Oshi No Ko, episode 9, I believe. We got 2 episodes left, so 10 and 11. Like I said, it's going to be 11 episodes. I thought it was going to be 10, it's going to be 11. So let's get right to it. And so, they're trying to do the eye project, show the real eye. And like I said, they already have the actors sign up and everything. Now they still have to find someone to produce the movie, investors, distributors. Like, a lot goes into a movie, and so far they're not having the best of luck of finding somebody, but they're gonna find somebody soon. But I believe they did, but I forgot the name of it. But listen, that all goes into a movie. Like I said, distributors, investors, producers, and so yeah, like I said, I do like how this anime. It's like it gets. I know a little bit more about the movie industry. Not that I fully know, but it's like what are the do's and the don'ts and what they had to do, to put in for movie right there. So I do get that. Now, the unfortunate news is, I forgot the girl's name, the one that they had a lead, apparently she went MIA, but we all know the real reason as to why, she can't be there for the scene because, Dickhead killed her, but nonetheless, though, we know why. But one episode that I really liked was between, Kana and Aqua. They are, like, having a nice closing conversation, like, Kana looks happy. Aqua, I mean, he doesn't show much emotion, but like he's happy to see that that Kana is okay. So it was touching to see like those two, having a good moment to themselves. But Mem was like, oh yeah, so I see that you and Akane broke up, and you and Kana are on good terms right now, but I'm still a little confused to see what's going on. So nothing to be confused about. It's best that me and her are friends. It's best to leave it like this. Also in that scene, you see, the walk between, Ruby and Aqua just walking past each other, not saying a word, but Ruby giving Aqua the death stare as if like, she's about to do something. I'm just like, okay, what is going on right now? Like, it's a little bit scary. But also, what I find interesting is that, Aqua visits Ai's grave, saying, your work is about to be, it's about to be released to the world soon. We see that the white gray hair girl from last season that told Ruby what happened to the doctor that she cared, what happened to his body, who got God damn it. Basically, it was the white girl that told Ray about, the doctor's killer and, about their mom's killer. So it's pretty much, revealing the truth to her as to how, Ruby got into that dark path. And so we see the girl back and she's talking to Aqua. Now, we don't know what they say. She just says, like they agreed, like she agreed with them pretty much. Both said, we don't know what was talked about, so. And matter of fact, he already knows everything, so it's like, what is there to be said between the two? So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and find out, I guess. Now, another interesting moment that I found very interesting is that Gaetano, visited Ruby. And, basically, she said to him, oh man, I can't trust my brother anymore. In a way, like, he's dead to me. And, wait, the DVDs? What about the DVDs? He's like, what DVDs? He's like, wait, does Aqua, plan to put all the burn on himself right there? So, like I said, I'm wondering, like, what was in these DVDs because I said to him, hey, give these to my kids when they're 15. So I don't know what was in those DVDs. I'm a little bit confused, like why didn't he say anything? But I guess I think he knows that Aqua is trying to do something that that he doesn't want, Ruby and everybody else to get her guys, because he's putting this all on them. So like I said, everything is set in play right there. No one else can hear but me. I know the pattern that's going on. I know the pattern going on. It's not good, but like as long as no one else gets hurt in the process, as long as it's just me that's getting hurt, I am fine with that. So it was a little bit creepy, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm not liking how things are right now. Like I'm just scared. By the way, don't mind my back right now. I need to like put the NPs up there. Like they'll be on there for a while, but then eventually they'll fall, and I'll be like, okay, I'm too lazy to attach them again right there. But I think soon after this video, I'll attach them on there pretty soon. But yeah, so now the directors, the producers, they want Frill to be, they want her to have the lead role. But Frill, unbeknownst to them, well, no, Gatano wants Ruby to be the lead role, and they had her practice. Now she didn't know what she was practicing, but Gatano wants Ruby, the other guy wants Frill. So at school, Frill comes up to Ruby and says, hey, let's have a talk. Let's have, a private discussion, because in Hollywood, the most talented actors, they get the roles. In other words, the roles are handed to them without putting the work. But Frill, she wants to have like, this private meeting, this private like, acting one-on-one to see who's more worthy of the role. Like I said, she wants to see how well she competes against Ruby and Akane. Now granted, Ruby still doesn't know what the role is that she's auditioning for, but like I said, this is gonna be like a practice run, and basically for Frill, it's like if she believes that Akane and Ruby do better than her, then she believes that they should get the main roles. And then she does say to Ruby, for Ruby to practice, she learns that they're like put on a fake persona for the practice. She basically says to them, "What does lion mean to you?" And we see Ruby, Ruby can't trust anybody right now. So I mean, she's gonna have a lot to say about that. And plus, you always see like the dark eye and the light eye. So yeah, man, I'm pretty sure Ruby is probably gonna go in on answering this question. So I can't wait to see it. So we got 2 episodes left. Obviously, I don't believe they're gonna start the actual movie. I just feel as though like this is gonna be like a practice. Like they're setting up for the movie, and then probably in the next season, that's when the whole arc, the movie arc comes down into play. But we'll see. We'll see until the meantime. But yeah, folks. Another decent episode, not as crazy as the last episodes, but we're to expect that though. So like I said, I feel so that these next episodes, especially the end, like if it's one thing about Oshi No Ko, their last episodes of a season, they're always good. So I'm sure it'll be a real good episode. But anyway, folks, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm still on West Coast time right now, so I'm a little bit tired, but I had to get this video out right there. But anyways, folks, you have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys take care.